Do you think it's important to understand actually what you want? Hello, guys. And here is our second show with Christelle. Say hello, Christelle. Hello. My name is Elena, and we both transformation coaches.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys. So today we start bringing you slowly into process of how to transform in your life. And you know what? It sounds sometimes difficult, but realistically, it's quite a few steps you need to take. And today we will bring you to first two steps. And the step number one is, what do you think? What is step number one? Do. Come on, type it in the comments. What do you think is step number one to start your transformation? Can you see any comments, Christelle? Because I'm not sure, whereas I cannot see anything.
Not yet.
Okay, cool. So the step number one is to understand where you are. Yes, guys, wherever you are going, first step, understand where are you at this moment. If you're traveling somewhere to London, if you want to put the London in the Google Map first looking for the place where you are right now, because only in that case that could direct you, Google Map could give you directions. Otherwise, no. So step number two, to understand where you are. Where is the situation? What is the situation right now in your relationship, in your business, in the career, in the physical body? You know, before you start losing a weight, you jump on a scale and understand, okay, shit, 20 kilograms to lose. At least you know reality. What do you think, Christelle?
I completely agree with that. And indeed, so when I have people coming coaching with me, I have like 12 life areas. And we do a first check. What kind of life do you have? What do you would like to change? That's the first things you should know, because I think it's the most important indeed. Yeah.
Exactly. Because if you don't know where you are, obviously, if you want to change your financial situation, you need to understand where you are right now. What is story right now? And why do you want to change it? If it's very little, then okay, maybe something more I can do it. But only after assessing where you are at the moment, at the beginning, the point A, the most important point to understand before you start creating point B, where where Christelle will bring you now. So step number one, understand where you are at the moment before you go to any step two. And the step two is?
Yeah, exactly. We are going to speak about step two today because I think it's very important, and I think it's a lot of people, they don't have what they want because they don't know.
Exactly. They don't know what they want.
What they want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And how can you get there if you don't know what you want to London? Who will bring you there? If you don't know where do you want to come to relationship, if you don't know which relationship you're looking for, how can you come there?
Yeah.
If you don't know which weight you want to be, how can you come there? Because it's a completely different steps require if you're looking to go to London, or if you want to create a business, or if you want to lose 20 kilograms. Exactly. Yes, it's completely different strategy and different steps you need to take. Yeah. What else is, Christelle? What else?
What I propose to do, because the thing is that it's not always so easy to understand what is really important for us, what really matters for me. It's completely different than what really matters for you or for the people watching us. And the thing is that nobody told us how to have to keep that with us, what we really would like to have. The society let us know what would be nice or what would be safe, what will be possible, but nobody really tell you what you really could achieve. And the exercise I would like today to share, it's an exercise to show you what really matters in your life.
To
So
you, not to
not
society, not to
exactly,
your parents, not to your neighbors, not to
not the
grandparents,
school
not to
or
your partner, just personally to you,
exactly.
because you are the most important person in this world. And
Yeah,
what you really want, this is your goal, this is your life. Remember, this life is not a rehearsal for the next one. So you better understand what you really want, not your partner, not the parents. Yeah. And
exactly.
what is the exercise?
What is exercise? The thing is, when you are conscious that
Conscious, yeah, yeah.
conscious what you want, so you can work on it. You can pay intention. You can put your intention, and you can pay attention to that. So, hello, Xavier. What I propose you to do, if you agree, it's to go a little bit into meditation. It's really one things I love to go, because when you are in meditation, you are calming down and you let your creativity coming up with new idea. So if you agree with us, Guy,
You
hi
know, guys,
Patricia.
and I don't want you to be scared with word of meditation, because the meditation is something just to calm your mind. Just
Yeah,
close the eyes and to listen to yourself. Don't think
exactly.
it's something like woo woo, we're going to meditate. No, just to calm down your mind. Simply with couple of deep, slow breaths, because it's only in a calm mind reality comes up. Okay, so yeah,
Xavier
here.
says.
Yes, perfect. Someone ready to do. Okay.
So let's start it. So if you agree, try to be relaxed, right? Your back can be straight, to have your intention and attention to that, and not to slip away. But just try to be relaxed and your back straight. And if it's okay for you, close your eyes, because when we close our eyes, sometimes we can feel more and we can be more into the inner world. And put some attention to your breath, how the air comes in and out. Just stay there a little bit. Try to calm that down, to follow the rhythm of the breathing in and out. And imagine that a wizard just come to you and like that change your life. And just right now, you enter in your ideal life. Not a possible life, but really the ideal one, the one you could dream of. So you are in this life right now. And I would like you to observe what's going on. What kind of life do you have at that moment? What kind of lifestyle? What kind of social relationship, love relationship do you have? How are your friends? What kind of career they have? How about your emotion? What kind of emotion do you feel? What kind of person are you? Your character? Are you healthy? Do you do some sport? What kind of impact do you have on the world? Your house, your financial life. Just try to imagine everything you could imagine about this dreamed life. Do you still learn a lot? Is your intellectual life fulfilled? Your spiritual life fulfilled? Do you feel connected with yourself, with the people around yourself, with the nature? Try to see why this dreamed life is so nice for you. Okay, great. And when you feel ready, you can slowly move again your legs and your hands and open slowly your eyes. And I would like you now to pick a paper and a pen and to write down between 10 and 15 things you have seen in this dreamed life, what you think is really important for you. Between 10 and 15 items.
Okay, 10 and 15 things
Yeah.
that you
So you
really
have
want.
seen, and yeah, you think that it's so important for me, for my dreamed life, that's the thing I need.
That's exactly what you want it to be, that you just write what you really saw in your ideal life. That's when you
Exactly.
really want to attract.
Because a lot of people, they are, they are in their life, they are very busy, and they are afraid just to stop a little bit and to think about that. They are afraid to change too many things. And sometimes they are so stuck in their life, they go, I have to change, but they don't really do the work to be sure in which direction they should go. They prefer to abandon a situation they don't like, so they move forward, but they don't really know in which direction they should move.
But do
They
they
just,
really move forward when they don't know where they're going?
well, they just quit a situation. They quit a situation, but they don't know in which direction they
But
should
they're not
go to
moving
have the
anywhere
best
then. They just floating then, wherever the wind will go. They quit in one, they
eventually,
start in
right?
something else. Because you know what,
Eventually,
when if you throw balloon outside,
yeah,
that's what the people doing.
yeah,
You know, if you throw balloon without string, without anything, where it will end up?
exactly.
Somewhere,
Yeah,
somewhere,
somewhere,
exactly, wherever wind will bring it, or whatever, or something,
yeah.
maybe then it will be
Yeah.
torn and
And the
bursted on
thing
some
that
tree.
it might be better than the situation they have right now, but it might be exactly the same because unconsciously they didn't really solve the problem because they didn't really took time to think about all that. And this kind of visualization helps to see, okay, that is important for me. These kind of values are important for me. This lifestyle is important for me. And I should go in this direction to be sure that I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
But at the end, it's what we are looking for, isn't it? To be happy.
And you know, because when you said at one point, I think people are not staying the same. If we're not changing, because we're changing anyway, every minute, every second, everything is changing in the world. There is nothing staying the same. So if we're not growing, if we're not moving to somewhere where we want to be, or to something better, or to grow, we're just dying. And situation, if we're not changing anything, if you're not happy where we are right now, and if we're not changing anything, it's going to be worse. So it wouldn't stay the same.
Yeah.
It wouldn't stay the same. It will be worse. So it's your choice. It's your choice to have a little bit of clarity of where do you want to be. Because if you think, "Ah, it's all
Yeah.
right, it's a kind of okay," if
Yeah.
you settle in now for just okay, whatever partners here, it's all right, or whatever is money
Good
here,
enough.
I kind of surviving. But remember, repeat it again, this life is not rehearsal for next one. And if you decided, whatever, and now in 5 years time, what could be in 5 years' time? Just imagine. In 5 years' time, it would be at least 20% worse. And in 10 years' time, I don't want to scare you, but that is reality. That is reality. Wherever you look, if you decided to say about finances, whatever, or you wait, in my age, I'm not starting anything else. And then kilograms just, yeah. And then what you do right now during this crisis, you creating really surely the habits that you might not be able to change for next year. Or you know how challenging it is to change the habits. So just be aware. What are you doing right now? And
Exactly.
is
What I
this
love,
aligned? Is this aligned with wherever you're
yeah,
going?
and what I love with that is when you are aware of, so sometimes it's really very small habit you have to put in
Yeah.
your life, and it's not time consuming, it's not even energy consuming, it's just, you know that, so now you have your 15 items, what is very important for
Yeah.
your dream life, okay? So
Yeah.
15 is still a lot because it's difficult to put your intention every day on 15 new things. So what I propose you is just to shrink down to 5 things. So what you can do with your list, you take number one and you compare that with number two and you look which one is the most important. So the first item, you write it down, and the second one, and you look, okay, if I should just take one of these two, would be number one or would be number two.
Okay.
Then you take, let's say, number two is more important. So you take number two and you compare that with number three. And if
Okay.
number two is just winning, so you compare with number four. And you
Okay.
go through the list. And after that, you have your number one, okay? Then you continue with number two, number three, number five, number four, and number five. And then you have your 5 most important things for your dream life. And what you can do, you can put that on, like here, it's mine, okay? I have them. You can put that on a small card like that, and you can have that on your computer if you work a lot with the computer, for example, or on the bathroom, or somewhere in your house where you are sure you are going to cross it during the day. And that's going to be present. That's going to be always there with you. And
So it
for me,
reminds you.
it's a
It reminds
reminder.
you. And you know what? If you see it, you start thinking, oh, yeah, look at this. Because if you
Yeah,
write it somewhere in the book, as I did right now, and never bring it somewhere into your day, you forget
if
about
you,
this. And if you see it from time to time, but I remember as well, if you post it in one place, in a day or two, you will stop noticing it. So if you keep
yeah,
changing it, a couple of more things
it's
around the
better,
house,
definitely.
and when you see it, when you start kind of, oh, so what am I doing today towards this
Exactly.
thing?
Yeah, and this, like every morning, if you have a look at it, like one of mine is love. And so when I look at it every morning, and love is very important for me, then I can put the intention to have more love during the day. So
Yeah.
what can I do? I can just do a hug more
Yeah.
than I would do usually, or do just look more at my husband or my children or my partners and think, great to have them in my life, because indeed they bring a lot of love in my life. So it's not time consuming. It's just seeing that I have it and I can reinforce it.
Yeah.
And you can do that everything. So for me, it's like, so my fives are love, health, wealth, fun, impact. So that's the
Yeah.
5 things very important for my life. So if you want to put yours in the comments, I would be very interested to see what kind of 5 more important things you have for your dream life.
Yeah. Fun is a thing that's, it was never on my list. And
Okay.
now I realized how wrong I was.
Fun is so, yeah, because we want to be happy, and I think like fun is really, if you have fun, you have more energy, you put more energy, you are more passionate, and you have more impact and more results. So definitely, for me, fun is very important.
Exactly. And I realized this only a couple of years ago. Because I'm such a workaholic, I'm such a hard working person, and I love to be hard to myself. As soon as I finish one task, straight away another one, and another one, and another one. And only thanks to the place where I met you with Success Resources crowd, I started to understand, oh my God, how
Yeah,
important to have a phone, how important to celebrate even the little small successes.
definitely.
Because when we
Celebration
do
is so great.
this, when we do this, when we start, we focus on this. When you focus on your little successes, daily successes, there is more things coming into your life. That's when you want to, when you have a reason to celebrate more. I don't know if I said it right, but the more you celebrate your successes, the more chances to get more of this, to attract in life some more stuff to celebrate.
Exactly, because your brain likes celebration, and if your brain has more celebration, would say, "Oh, I love that, so I have to do that again," isn't it? So because I
Yes.
want to have this fun again, and yeah, so I have been a person where I thought if I do great things, that's normal, and if I do not great thing, it's a pity and it's not good, and I am not good enough. So it was definitely the kind of way I had to think like 5 years ago, and definitely I changed my inner dialogue, my inner voice, and say, okay, now if I do something great, so I just celebrate, and if I don't do something
Yeah,
great, I just celebrate as well, because I just did it, and
exactly.
doing something, it's already a step. So I just celebrate all the time now. It's
Here you
more
go.
fun, definitely.
Exactly. Celebrate
Yeah,
successes, celebrate learnings. And
yeah,
never call mistakes, or don't call the losing. I lost this. It's not a loss, it's the learning curve.
mm,
If you didn't achieve whatever you wanted to achieve, you definitely learned something that you could use the next time. Do not do the same mistakes.
yeah.
So celebrate it anyway. Losing success and celebrate it. Be clear
Yeah.
of what you want.
Who said that life shouldn't be fun?
Yes. Well, life is, it's all about fun, because it's, again, it's not a rehearsal. Let's get the best from this life, from this time, from this coronavirus thing.
Yeah.
Because of the corona, we have opportunity to talk with you
Mm,
here. Because of corona, I had opportunity on my page on Transformation Coach to connect with a lot of cool people when I was doing my uh,
yeah,
daily
and
videos. It's just amazing what corona stuff give us. Opportunity.
exactly.
It's full of
I agree with
opportunities.
that. And what I have seen as well during this crisis, this corona crisis, there is a lot of people, they had to change radically the way they live. And a lot of them understood at that moment what is very important for them. And it's a very good exercise as well. So if you had another lifestyle during the last months, so you can just look at it, what did I like, what did I dislike, and why,
Yeah.
and then you can choose to put that in your life after corona. If you can choose to put your attention and your intention to change that, and to keep what you liked and to change what you didn't like. And it's what really I like in this corona crisis, and because a lot of persons say, oh, I kind of like, I don't travel that much anymore, and I was so tired about traveling. And then maybe it's something you should think about it, and think, okay, maybe I have to change that, because there is other ways. I don't have to travel so much if I don't want to. Or some people says, I love to work home office, and I didn't know that before. Okay, then maybe you can change that as well. So maybe now you have the chance to find a new job where you can work home office, or you can
There
just
is a
add.
definitely. There is
You
a
can,
definitely changes coming, yeah.
yeah.
And a
You
lot
can
of
ask your
opportunities.
boss if you can work home office more often, for example. So there is small changes sometimes. It's really not complicated. You just have to know that you would like to have that, and then you find a way. And sometimes just one question away from your
Exactly.
improvement.
Exactly.
Just one question.
Or
So
one decision. Or one decision.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
decision to ask a question.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so on this beautiful note, guys, so share with us five the most important things is for you that you want to have in your future ideal life. Because
Yeah.
when you know these 5 things, you know what to focus on and how,
Exactly.
where to
And
go.
if you want to share your card, if you want to do a picture of it, that would be nice as well. We'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so see you
next week. And if you have any questions about this exercises what we've done, or any other questions about coaching or transformation or whatever, just comment below that video or private message us, and then we will be happy to answer anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
So okay, guys, thank you for being with us.
Being with you.
And see you next Thursday
See you
at
next
the same
Thursday.
time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.